The left-hand board here. Today is February, last day of February, 27th. Okay, so what I'm going to do for this is, if you weren't here yesterday, I apologize. I didn't get the stuff up online. It will be this weekend here, so you can check things out. So for these ones here, I'm going to do what we call elimination. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of one variable. Can somebody tell me what's the first step in order to eliminate here, please? Yeah, go ahead. Wonderful. So how do I do that? Okay, good. Multiply the second one by? Good. Okay, now this is what was getting some people mixed up yesterday, or for their homework last night, okay? How do we know how to, other than magic, how did Cassie know to multiply the first one by 5 and the second one by 4? Yeah, go ahead.
Because the common denominator is 20. So
yeah. Think of it like a common denominator here, right? As soon as you see the one's a plus and one's a minus, that you know the ones you want to get rid of, you're going to multiply by the opposite number to get them to be the same. Okay, so I'm going to multiply the whole first row by 5, and I'm going to get 15x minus 20y equals 0. And then it's going to be 8x plus 20y equals, oh my goodness, 92? Is that right? Can someone confirm that for me? Okay. Looking at this one, can I get a third person to tell me why I know I'm looking good with this question? Why is this question looking wonderful? Yeah, no, go ahead.
Because you have two opposite.
Yeah.
Why?
Right on. Like you have a positive 20 and a negative 20, okay? So this is called elimination, right? So what we're going to want to do is add north-south, right? Or whatever, top-down together. Okay, so 15x and 8x is going to be 23x equals 92. And again, this is going to work out to be 0. Jenny, you're the first one to discuss together as we get to a lifetime for you. Anyone in the back row has the option of moving to the front row. So if you wish to move up, you may. If you want to stay at the back, you may as well stay.
yeah, can I move to that?
Yes. You see, when before people pass on it.
The test?
No, pass on.
Oh.
Well, not pass the test. Almost everyone passed the test, okay, but no, four people pass on and take the front row. Oh my goodness. Well, see, you're not going to think of me now. Only 4 people in the class passed the test. Okay. Great. How do we solve for x? What's the last step to solve for x? Yeah, guys, yeah? Divide by 23. And you should hopefully get a nice number of 4, I think. Is that 4?
Yeah. I got 1. I got 4. You guys did it wrong. Let me double check.
So remember, you're not dividing by 92, right? You're dividing by the number in front of the x, right? Instead of the. Okay, great. So, can I get, sorry, question?
So, see that?
Yeah, I know. So, okay, I'll show you what we were trying to do yesterday. So, okay, hold on a sec, please, guys and gals. So, what we were trying to do yesterday was, right, we just figured, because to do this using just algebra would be difficult because there'd be fractions everywhere, right? So, this way, what we're going to do is we're going to multiply each column so you have something that will cancel out. So I figured if I multiply the top one by 5 and the bottom one by 4, it'll be 20 and negative 20. 20 and negative 20 cancel. Okay, right, and you're just left with then your x's, so I'm just going to add 23. Negative 20 plus 20 is nothing. 0 and 92 is 92. And now you only have an x.
So you add 15 and
15 and 8 should be 23, hopefully. And then we're just adding like the top down, right? That's what we're doing. Okay, so my x equals 4. Can somebody tell me what time to finish up? Aiden, go. Yeah, I'm going to choose number 2. Whoops. I'll just see what you didn't need to see yet. Okay, I'm going to sub 4 into 2.
What if you subbed it into 1?
1 will work too. If you sub into 1, you'll get the same answer. Looking for, hold on a sec, 1 sec. Yeah, right, right.
Like, I can never know what one.
Either one will work. They'll both be the same. No,
So it doesn't matter at all?
it does not matter at all. The reason can somebody guess why I chose number 2 though? Yeah, go ahead. Everything's got a plus and I like positives, okay? Right, but you could have very easily subbed in the second equation. Remember what we're trying to do, we started off, we're finding the intersection of lines, right? So whether I use the first line or the second line, they're going to cross at the same point, right? So it shouldn't matter. Okay, good. So I'm going to call this then 2 times 4 plus 5y equals 23. And if anyone did the first one, did anyone sub in the first one? Did anybody? Two people in the back row. Hopefully we'll get the same answer here. Something in the second one here, okay? So this turns into then 5y is 23 minus 8. 5y equals 15. Y equals 3. Therefore, P of I is 4 comma. I will try on your test to make nice answers like that. Okay, the ones in the homework last night were hideous. Okay, right, and I didn't realize that. Okay, but on your test, I'll have sort of nice answers like this, or answers like 0.5 or 0.25 for dealing with money. Okay, right? Luke, how you feeling?
Good.
You're all alone today. Yeah, do you have a question?
So, for like this, like the times 5 times 4,
Yes.
did you just like switch like the two
Yeah.
y's?
Good, and that's think of it like common denominator. Think of it like we were adding like 1 over 4 plus 1 over 5. We're not actually doing this, but it's the same idea. You want to get the denominator the same, and that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to get like the numbers to be the same. So how do you do that? You can do LCD and all that stuff, but the easiest way to do it is to say, well, let's just multiply 4 and 5 together.
Yeah.
Right? So like 5 over 20 plus 4 over 20.
Oh.
So it's the same way. It's the same
Okay.
idea that we're doing for this, right? You're just multiplying by the opposite.
So you just always want those
Yeah.
the two y's the same.
Very good. It could be the x's too. You could also
Yeah.
eliminate if you want to, right? But the most examples use the y's. Okay, questions and fears before I keep going here? Yes.
Did you, to get 4, did you divide 92 by 23?
Yes. Yeah, 92 divided by 23, and that should hopefully be 4.
And then what happens to 23 over 23?
Oh,
just
'cause
cancels
that
out.
just cancels out. It's like you're solving for x, right? So just the number in front. Okay, letter B is considerably more difficult. Okay, now I chose this one because this is like our last example. I am a mean human being. Okay, there will be one like example B on your test. Okay, so please put a star and a heart beside it. Okay? Well, there will be a fraction because I'm a master channel of fractions. All right. So, what's the rule when you see a fraction? What do you instantly want to do, Aiden? What do you want to do? Get rid of the fraction as soon as you can. Okay, right? Once we do our first step, we get rid of the fractions. We'll be left with an example like example 1. Okay. How do we get rid of the fractions for that? Molly, go ahead.
Multiply by the lowest common denominator.
Good. That's going to be times by 12. You can also multiply the first one by 12 if you want to. You can also do by 6 as well, as long as the fractions are gone, right? So both would work.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. Yes.
You multiply like by the common denominator.
Yes.
Common denominator between all 4.
No, just between each row. Just between each row. Because you don't have to multiply the same number, like, because these are separate equations, right? You're just bringing them together in the last step. So I just want to get an equivalent fraction. An equivalent equation for the top row with no fractions, and another equivalent equation in the bottom row with no fractions. All right. So if I multiply everything by 6, I'll do this nice and slow. So this is going to be 6 times 1/2 x minus 6 times 2/3 y equals 6 times 0. You may skip this step. Okay, so if you're sitting at the back and you're saying, Mr. Sadler, I'm a master of fractions, right, you may certainly skip that step if you want to, okay? But what I did was just like what I've done always, right? Just multiply all the way through. Okay, can someone be brave, other than Aiden? Sorry, Aiden, you're out too. Okay, Aiden's are out for this question. Can someone be brave and simplify some fractions? Luke, go ahead.
It would be 3x
Yeah,
minus 4y
yeah,
equals 0.
great. And this sort of corresponds with this one, right? The first equation turned into that one. If you want to skip those middle lines. Now, oh no, is this the same question as the first one? I hope it doesn't turn into the same.
Why is it 3x?
Yeah, I don't get
Okay,
that.
just wait, just let's kindly ask. So what I did was 6 times 1/2 turns into like 6 over 1, so 6, that's what I'm trying to say, right? So 6 times 1/2 is like 6 over 1 times 1/2, which is 6 over 2, which is going to be 3.
Okay.
Okay, can someone other than Luke now, and Aiden? Molly, go ahead. Can you do the second one? Go ahead.
X minus 2y equals 60.
Great. So this is, I'm going to call this my new number 1 just for consistency. We'll only go 3 and 4. We'll go 3 and 4. Okay, so here's my new two equations I want to work with there. There's 3, there's 4. Now, if you take a look, this one is just like the starting point of the other equation, right? Okay, we're at exactly the same starting point. Why is this one, Alice, we're picking on you, why is this one more difficult, though, than the one on the board right now? What's the problem? Is there, what makes this one a little bit more challenging than the one on the board?
Negatives.
Yeah, there's 2 sets of negatives, okay? So could somebody tell me from yesterday what we do to deal with the negatives? No, go.
You have to multiply one by a negative and one by a positive.
Good, okay? So I'm going to do 4 and 2, just because I want it to be consistent. If you want to call this one by 1, that one by 2, that's fine. I'm going to multiply the first one by 2, and the second one by negative 4. So just as a reminder, I have to multiply one by a negative, because remember you want them to be opposites, okay? Okay, can someone be brave, please? 1 and 2. If you like 1 and 2 better, Cassidy, that's not incorrect. Cassidy, you're going to get angry with me today. I'm sorry. And I'm a little scared of my second period class. I'm scared of my second period class today because I got an angry email from a student because I didn't upload the videos last night. So she goes, "Why did you not do the videos? I need to get 8 hours of sleep a night."
What?
Because well, she stayed up waiting for the videos. So I'm not really not looking forward to going to that class today, but that's all right. Yes, did you want to have an answer rather than me embarrassing myself? Okay.
Okay, wait, so, 6x.
Yeah. Right. Right. Hey, can I get another brave soul? Lindsay, I'll pick on you since I haven't picked on you today. You can do the multiplying for me now. Multiply this by negative 4, see what we get. Yeah? Yeah. Well, that's a big number. I'll do that for it. 240. Someone confirm that for me? 240. Okay, looking at this question, how do we know that Natalie and Lindsay have done good things with this question? What's the thing about it? Go ahead.
The Y's are the same?
Yeah, that's what has to happen, right? Okay, like that's the fundamental, essential point. Now let's say you multiply by 1 and 2, that's fine, as long as you get the y's to cancel out the same way and it works okay. All right, okay, on the logical, what's happening here? Like the first step was trickier here, but at this point it should be similar to the same. We'll do lots of word problem-y things today, okay? So you'll be used to like dealing with questions like this a lot. Please be brave and ask a question if you need to, especially if you weren't here yesterday. Huh?
I think I get it.
Okay. Again, this is one you just need practice. So if you gave up after 4A yesterday because you got fractions, please make sure you try number 6 or whatever the other one is like this weekend, okay, to make sure you get good at this stuff, that it's just automatic. Okay, can I get a brave soul to give me the next step? Okay.
Add the 36 and 6.
Good.
And equals negative.
And negative 240, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, right, the x's cancel, sorry, the y's cancel, so all's good. Okay, then I'm going to divide by negative 30, and I got x equals 8. Now I heard somebody say, oh, thank goodness, I did it right. If you did it a different way, this is just one possibility, right? You can do it a whole bunch of different ways, as long as it's sort of, as long as it eventually will flow there, okay? Okay, great. Who have I not picked on yet today? Oh, Caleb. Caleb, how do you get your y value now, please?
Is sub x in the one negative?
Yeah. Now, I would totally avoid these two. Why would you probably want to definitely avoid these two? Yes. Yeah, there's fractions all over the place, so don't do. Pick one of those 3 or 4 to sub it into. Both of them look messy. I'm going to choose number 3 because it equals 0. Okay, but the other one will work. So I'm going to do sub x equals 8. So it's going to be 3 bracket 8.
Oh, no.
Okay, like negative, right? So minus 4y equals 0. 24 minus 4y equals 0. Negative 4y equals negative 24. Y equals 6. Okay, I have to do that. Now that was like the worst, most difficult question I can give you. And what just happened on the board is the worst elimination question. Everyone close their eyes for a sec just so I can see. Okay, first of all, who got that with no help from Mr. Sadler? Who came very close, who made a small mistake? Okay, who didn't, had no idea what just happened on the board? Okay, you weren't here yesterday, so, right, not that embarrassing, sorry. Right, for those, everyone else, sorry, sorry. Well, you weren't here yesterday, it's fair. Well, I'm nervous with second period, this was happening to me, sorry. Okay, you can wake up now, for those who are asleep, you may wake up. Okay, I'm gonna stop this video, we're gonna do number 8 from the test here right now, if I could, okay? For those of you that didn't get their